Hi, everyone. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on X. Harry is very upset that he was mentioned in the Diddy case. Now, a lot of people are going around saying that he was mentioned in this federal trial. He has not been mentioned in that. He was mentioned in a civil trial. After the federal trial is over, there are going to be a lot of civil lawsuits against Diddy. And Harry was mentioned in one of them. The guy that is accusing Diddy of naughty things, and he specifically said Prince Harry. Now, you're allowed to do that in a civil trial. You can do whatever you want. Prince Harry accused the Sun of printing story linking him to P. Diddy out of revenge. You're right. The Sun was just sitting around.
Yeah, they had nothing else to do.
Let's see if we can print something false just so Harry has something to go after us for. First of all, the civil thing was filed last year. He already knew about this, but the problem is there's lots of people that are just seeing headlines now and linking it and thinking he's part of this federal investigation, and he doesn't like it. But in no way did the Sun print anything that wasn't true. Exclusive court documents reveal Harry claimed front page story and other articles had hugely negative impact on his mental health and that of his wife and children. Wait, his kids can read now? They can read headlines?
They don't believe in Santa, and they talk about landmines.
How was this negative on his children? Prince Harry accused the Sun newspaper of being motivated by revenge when publishing a front page story reporting that he had been named in a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs of trafficking, according to claims in a newly disclosed court document. The story was said by the Duke of Sussex to be among a large number of false and highly derogatory articles published by Rupert Murdoch. He really hates Rupert Murdoch.
He wants him to go down.
Yeah, in retaliation for his claims of phone hacking and unlawful information gathering. Harry claimed that the article and others published by The Sun and The Sun on Sunday had a hugely negative impact on his mental health and that of his wife and children. NGN denies the claim about its journalistic motivation, adding that the article was accurate and that The Sun publishes stories about the Duke of Sussex, which are justified because of the role he holds and the actions he has taken. Harry's allegations are contained in a schedule to his skeleton argument in support of a claim for damages over alleged unlawful behavior at NGN's newspaper. So he had already put this in a skeleton copy. So they already settled all this. So this isn't a new thing that Harry is doing.
Yes.
This was part of the settlement that he already did with NGN. But now we're reading that this was also the skeleton issue that Harry had, that he was upset about all these other things. Oh my God, I love the fact that he actually mentioned his mental health and everything else. That's hilarious. All they're doing is alluding to the civil case that Rodney Jones put out. The mention of a high-profile trafficking case is a reference to a front page story published in The Sun on 27 March 2024.
Which is their right.
Yes, reporting that Harry had been named in a $24 million trafficking lawsuit filed against the U.S. rapper Sean Combs, known as P. Diddy. It ran under the headline, Harry named in P. Diddy traffic case.
Well, where's the lie there?
There is no lie.
Oh.
The story went on to claim that bombshell legal filings alleged Diddy used Harry's name to give legitimacy to wild parties where serious illegal activity took place. Okay, don't go after someone for publishing something they saw in a legal filing.
It's not going to, the public of opinion is not going to matter. It's the court of law that's going to matter, Harry.
Well, no, I think at this point for Meghan and Harry, it is the court of public opinion.
For them.
Yes.
I'm saying what matters, though, is the court of law.
Yeah. It started at the bottom of the fourth paragraph that Harry was not accused of any wrongdoing. The story, which was also covered over 2 pages inside the newspaper, was reporting a legal claim made by the record producer Rodney Jones, we covered this, against Combs, who is on trial over criminal charges of trafficking and racketeering. He denies the allegation. Jones had alleged that affiliation with or sponsorship of Mr. Combs' trafficking parties earn people access to celebrities such as famous athletes, political figures, artists, musicians, and international dignitaries like British Royal Prince Harry.
We didn't say his name.
No.
Nancy didn't say his name.
No.
The Sun didn't say his name. No one said his name. Rodney Jones said his name.
And he has every right to.
And he has every right to.
In the court of law.
We live in America, Harry.
I think Harry really got duped on this whole America thing.
You think?
I really do, because I don't think he realized, like, you can really say whatever you want as long as you don't, yell fire in a movie theater or incite violence. I mean, he really doesn't understand that's how it works. And especially when you're making a civil case, now it's Rodney Jones's turn to prove it if it's true or not.
Use his voice and have the First Amendment apply to this case. So what?
And newspapers, journalists have every right to print what is on a legal document. So that's interesting. I mean, it's never going to see the light of day, obviously, because he only settled for 10 million pounds, which is going to go all to, allegedly, is going to go all to his lawyers.
I don't know if that's allegedly.
Now he's on the hook for 1.5 million to the UK government, allegedly.
Plus, we don't know where a lot of money went from Archwell. I mean, there's
allegedly
a lot of money's going out. There's not a lot of money coming in.
Now to the best news ever. And I wish you could see the joy on my face. I know I'm wearing a hat. It's because I'm full of allergy medicine right now. My eyes are about to swell up. But I was so excited, happy this morning. It was like the greatest news ever. Meghan Markle lands a special guest for series 2 of her Netflix show, and Prince Harry doesn't make the cut. Guess who it is, guys? We have covered her before. I'm going to put an 11-minute highlight reel after this video is done if you didn't see part 1 of us exposing this person. But she has got to be the biggest bully in all of Hollywood. She was canceled from Target, from Macy's, from Bloomingdale's. Kris Jenner actually ghosted her. She dropped her from her cleaning line. We're all talking about, drum roll, Chrissy Teigen. I thought it was going to be Serena Williams. I thought it was going to be somebody good. I'm like, okay, they're saving all the good stuff for part 2. Because this isn't season 2.
I thought Martha Stewart.
Or
someone that we would never expect.
Yes, Chrissy Teigen. It all started with Chrissy Teigen when she made a stupid comment. I think it was 2016, where she was getting bullied on Twitter, harassed from, I think this was back when Trump was running, and she was getting super bullied and harassed. And she goes, I need to get off social media because it's so toxic and full of bullies.
Right.
Well, cut to Courtney Stodham, who Chrissy Teigen bullied when she was 16 years old, to the point where she said, you should go off yourself. And Courtney had the receipts, and then all these other receipts started coming up. And then a barrage of things started coming with Chrissy.
Inappropriate stuff you should not be saying about children.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say, but you can watch the reel.
So it was down to bullying, harassing, and children.
Yes.
Okay? This is who Meghan is bringing on her show. Let's
Birds of a feather.
Stick together, yeah. The Duchess of Sussex is gearing up to unveil the second installment. Now, I'm glad publications are finally getting this right, because she can't say second season anymore. Meghan was lying when she said that.
Part 2.
This is a second installment. They already filmed it, of her lifestyle series With Love, Meghan, on Netflix this autumn. And this time she's pulling out all the stops.
Yeah, that's Chrissy's the stops.
According to a new report from Daily Mail, also People magazine just confirmed it. I saw it. Former actress Meghan has enlisted none other than Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, wow.
To appear in the upcoming series. The model, cookbook author, and TV personality is said to be the standout guest. She's the standout guest, you guys. How can this not be the greatest day of our lives?
Mindy Kaling and now Chrissy.
Oh my God.
And you know, all the red carpets Chrissy is going to be on now. Everyone's going to talk about this. No one's going to ask her anything else. She's going to have to turn off her comments. It's going to be crazy.
Oh man, where's our popcorn? Which were quietly filmed back to back with the first series in spring of 2024. That tells you right there that Meghan and Netflix cannot do anything about it at this point. They're like, it was filmed in 2024. We
already know it.
The fact that Netflix even let Chrissy do it back in 2024 is mind-blowing. Maybe they thought Meghan's show was going to be successful.
No, they thought the election was going to be Kamala.
Yeah,
they did.
You're right.
They were going to put as many Kamala supporters on that show as they could. And they did. They proved it. And now it's like, what? Why would you do that, Netflix?
I hope they say joy.
It's like there had to have been a slight chance that Kamala would lose this election.
Yeah,
they just never thought about it.
Again, I'm surprised.
But there is money in failure. Yeah, so good for Netflix.
I mean, we'll be watching. That's for sure. A lot of you are like, don't watch. Come on, guys.
I'm going to watch that episode.
Let us freaking watch it and let us report back to you. We're going to get so many great sound bites out of it.
Yeah,
this is going to be
just
like
that episode.
Meme history. I think this is going to like just kill it.
You have the two women who are the biggest bullies on this planet collabing together.
Oh my God. I'm so excited. I can't wait till the fall. We have to wait till the fall? Really?
We have Squid Game first.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. So Chrissy Teigen did this thing, I think it was a couple years ago, maybe a year ago, where she was sick of being canceled. She needed to come back, okay? And what most women do is they either have babies or they go into treatment.
She did both.
She had 2 babies. And she said she had a drinking problem. Now, guys, I am not saying this to any. I know we have a lot of people out there, a lot of friends that you guys say, well, whenever we do our drinking games, you guys are drinking tea or water and you don't drink. That's great. I commend that.
We believe you.
In our opinion, Chrissy Teigen is taking stories like yours and exploiting them so she can get sympathy. I never believed for a second that she figured out, she had an epiphany that alcohol was her problem.
Yeah, it's quite ironic that she wanted to go back on social media after leaving social media, but back on social media now that she has addiction problems and she wants to get sober.
Yes.
It's very reminiscent of some of the greatest celebrities that have done the exact same thing. Yeah. Roseanne. Roseanne was canceled from her own show because of a racist tweet. We remember that.
Yeah.
But she blamed Ambien.
Yeah. And as someone who has been on Ambien before and alcohol, I don't think I would ever say anything racist, but boy, have I drunk dialed before. It was a problem.
But I'm trying to explain the excuses that people come up with that are just like, what?
Yeah.
Then we get to Khloe Kardashian and the Kardashian sisters bullying Jordan Woods, who was only 20 years old at the time.
Mm-hmm.
They were bullying Jordan Woods. Khloe blamed her breakup with Tristan for this.
It was trauma.
It was too much trauma.
Yeah.
Therefore, she had to bully a 20-year-old.
She blamed everybody but Tristan. It was a beautiful time to be alive, you guys.
It was great content, I'll tell you. Then we get to Real Housewives, Orange County, Tamra Judge. Now, Tamra has been problematic for the last 14 years. She is a narcissist. She's a liar. She drinks too much. She yells at people. She's been physical with people. Now
on the show?
On the show.
Oh, wow.
Now all this has come to a head recently. And Tamra, I think she's like 56, 57 years old.
Doesn't matter.
She had to go onto a podcast to tell us the reason why of all this bad behavior is because she's on the spectrum and she was just diagnosed. But Nancy, you're going to love this part.
Yeah.
She was diagnosed just from one session of therapy.
That's about right. Yeah. So she's on the spectrum.
And
so
that's why she did all those things.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
Comeback kid.
Then we get to Lindsay Lohan, my favorite. She was missing her flights. She was not showing up on movie sets on time. She had erratic behavior. Later, it was said that she was having to go into rehab for drug problems. We all knew that. But Lindsay, at the time that she was messing up, told reporters that the reason why was because she had walking pneumonia.
Yep.
And that was such a big Perez Hilton day. I remember it fondly because everyone was calling BS to that.
But you gotta at least give Lindsay Lohan credit because she was able to like kind of make a comeback.
I love a good comeback story.
These other women
they
are not willing to make comebacks. They don't
want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. Lindsay did the work, and I respect
her. She did a Hallmark movie that was awful last year.
Well, it was awesome.
It was awesome in the sense that it was like awesomely bad.
It was Netflix. It wasn't Hallmark.
Oh, was it? I thought it was Hallmark.
No, I watched it.
Oh God. So Chrissy Teigen, conveniently, what was this? Yesterday, revealed she's no longer sober. This is today, guys, May 16th. Chrissy Teigen has said she is drinking again after years of sobriety, on a new episode of her podcast, Self-Conscious with Chrissy Teigen. I had no idea she had a podcast. Clue. None whatsoever. The context. Over the years, Teigen has been open about her sobriety journey after quitting alcohol in 2021. God, it was that long ago. In July 2022, she celebrated 1 year of sobriety in an Instagram post, writing, "Not a drop of alcohol in 365 days." Now, I can read this, but I don't believe anything she's writing right now, allegedly. But that's my opinion. Last year, she launched Self-Conscious with Chrissy Teigen.
Last year?
I had no idea.
I had no clue she had a podcast.
A podcast that explores the cutting edge of personal development with some of the world's leading experts and thinkers. Really?
It's just like Meghan's podcast.
According to the show's description on Audible.
What's Audible?
I don't even know what that is. During Thursday's episode of the podcast, Teigen spoke with Holly Whitaker, the best-selling author of Quit Like a Woman, The Radical Choice to Not Drink in a Culture Obsessed with Alcohol. Let me give you a little background on women like Holly. There was obviously a lot of drinking that happened during the pandemic. Obviously, we're all guilty of this. We all became winos. I mean, not all of us. I'm not talking to everybody out there, but I gained 20 pounds. I know that much.
Food played a role too.
Food and drinking, it was gluttonous.
Banana bread.
Women like Holly then saw an opportunity to go after women that did all that a lot and say, you're not an alcoholic, but you should just take alcohol out of your life forever, and you'll see your life's so much better now. It's great. And we're obsessed with alcohol. We love alcohol. This is a grift. I remember when this book came out. It's a huge grift. I do feel like I do owe it to people, Teigen said. I will have a glass of wine at a restaurant and I'll look around and I'll see people. In my mind, they're like, oh, she's drinking again. Well, you kind of are, Chrissy. You kind of are. She added that when she goes to restaurants, she's offered a mocktail list. I look at them and say, oh no, I'm drinking again. And it's my gut punch to myself. I doubt you feel bad about it.
You can't write those things about children and Courtney and bully people all day and all night and then go, oh, I feel really bad about this one.
It's all alcohol.
It's all alcohol.
Guess what? I'm drinking again. Wait a second. Maybe that's how she's on Meghan's show. She had to start drinking again. Meghan made her drink again.
It's called cope drinking.
Hey, I'm back on the booze, guys. What'd you do? I did Meghan's show last week.
I had a play date with Meghan's kids. Oh, what they look like? I don't know. They weren't there, but I had a beer.
Teigen added, I was able to quit when it wasn't about me. That's the problem. Whitaker responded, it has to be eventually about you. I know. It's almost like I've just psyched myself into thinking that it's for something else again. The cookbook author said, she's got to say she's a cookbook author.
It is about something else. It was about you going back on social media and trying to get people to feel sorry for you. Yeah, that's what it was about.
Yeah, they couldn't go after you anymore because you would just blame the alcohol. What's that song? You know, Jamie Foxx, blame it on the goose. Got you feeling loose. Blame it on the Tron. Blah, 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 blah. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. I feel like it was written for Chrissy. Teigen said she still had a sobriety app that congratulated her with confetti.
Well, that'll do it. I mean, if anyone needs to get away from the bottle, just throw some confetti in their face.
Open up your phone every day. That's the confetti.
That's going to fix all your problems. It's going to make everything disappear.
This is such a grift. Model said she chose to speak out now for a reason. I think it will help for this to come out. I guarantee her and Meghan were knocking it back on the show. So that's probably why she has to do this. I think it will help for this to come out and for me to admit to this, because right now it's just all on me. And it just feels like this big burden on me and this big secret, she said.
You just said that you're going to restaurants and everyone's watching you do it. You want to know why everyone saw it and didn't put it into the AP? You want to know why? Because no one gives a crap about you.
Plus, I don't think she ever stopped drinking.
You're a big bully. Yeah. No one cares about bullies.
Nothing has ever gone right in my life if I weren't fully transparent with people about something. Really, Chrissy?
Yeah, you're so transparent.
Wow. I know that people are going to be really kind about it, and they will extend to me a lot of grace, because this is how it works, right? There's like ebbs and flows. It's my big shameful secret.
Hey, those words sound like someone trying to get sober. She's saying the opposite of what she should be saying.
It sounds like excuses.
Not excuses, just like, oh, I feel so shameful about this. About what?
My secret shame.
Drinking alcohol again. But I'm sure everyone will give me some grace over drinking some.
They're not going to give you grace for being on Meghan's show. So like I said, you should go back to drinking.
Man. What were you
it's going to all be for nothing.
What
Everything
you've
done. I let it keep me going. So she's got an app on her phone that reminds her of every day she's been sober, but she's drinking. And she, okay, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at people with a drink. I'm laughing at Chrissy Teigen.
She doesn't have a drinking problem.
I'm like, why don't I delete it? I think I'm punishing myself. And I think that when I look at it, I'm like, hopefully I'll get mad enough to stop again.
You know what I think? I think that you got so much backlash for you speaking like a bully that you were just knocking them back too much.
Steph, watch what you say. She continued, it'll say like, how did you do today? And you're supposed to check in with it. And I just swipe up and let it say stuff to me. And it's so frustrating. So she's got an app talking to her, just encouraging her, letting her go, like, keep going, keep fighting. And she's probably telling her listeners to buy this app as well. I'm sure she has merched this app that obviously does not work that well. And you can fool.
It's like a Peloton bike, just screaming at you over and over again. You can do it. Go up the hill. You've only got 3 miles left. Here's your confetti.
I can't believe I even let it do this to me all the time. This is like
talking about AI.
It's turning into a Black Mirror episode.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
It's talking about why did AI talk to me?
Right now, the writers over at Black Mirror are getting ideas.
Like, oh, we can get someone drunk this way.
But I'm hoping deep down that it'll just finally get to me and I'll break and it'll be like, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to get sober again. What people are saying. Chrissy Teigen wrote on Instagram on Friday, oh man, I've been dreading today's podcast release since the moment we shot it. And that has nothing to do with my incredible guest, Holly Whitaker, who is a huge grifter. To have to admit to all of you that I let it back into my life. To let a lot of you down, or I feel it deeply. I was so proud every time one of you told me on the street that Holly and I made you want to rethink drinking, reframe drinking. I still am. Again, it's a grift.
No one did that.
Holly doesn't want you to actually like deal with it. She wants you to just kind of like look at drinking through a different lens. We've all heard that before, a different lens.
Joy.
The truth is, I don't know what I'm doing. I 100% know I like me better sober.
Doesn't she have babies?
I got to be honest with her. I like her better drunk because she's a lot more fun at this point. I 100% know I get more done. No, you don't. You were a keyboard warrior when you were drinking. Keep going. Get back on Twitter. Yeah. I absolutely feel better in my body without it. And I am 100% pissed that I can't be normal and have a cocktail with my husband on vacay without it turning into 8 and feeling like S. I'm tired of throwing up on a Tuesday. I don't want to feel like I need a shot to talk to a crowd. I hate that oh God, you know she was drinking with Meghan.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that the thought of maybe having a drink can consume me some days. So your rational mind is probably like, okay, then stop B, or God, do I effing agree? All I know is that the relationship with the whole process of sobriety and messing up has changed for the better. I am deeply aware of where this can go if I let it. I guess my plan right now is to continue to be mindful of it. Just be mindful.
So
be mindful.
She's coming out with a vodka line.
Guys,
she is. She's coming out with a tequila line, because there's no way that anyone would care if she had a glass of wine at a restaurant. No one's reported on this. She's the one that's telling us.
Because they never saw her.
She's coming out with a tequila line.
I can go to a concert sober and have the greatest time ever. I can avoid absinthe. That stuff's good. At Ren Fair. Oh my God. They have a place.
Never had that.
That vegan restaurant, that pizza place near our house, they serve absinthe.
I had it for that.
No, it gives you a really good buzz. And be so absolutely full of joy. There we go.
Joy.
Photos of my kids' birthday parties are no longer me with bleary, sleepy, drinking eyes, and I am proud of that. Okay, Chrissy, come on. You look exactly the same. I don't see any difference. I mean, no, I don't see any difference in her. But I still know my relationship with alcohol just isn't normal and will never be.
Then why did you start drinking?
Thank you for allowing me to figure it out openly in front of you all. Anyhow, this is for all the people who are figuring it out, and to the sober community. God, I'm still so proud of you. Until we meet again. She needs to tell people that she's drinking again.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling this Meghan Netflix thing, she's going to get a lot of crap for it. I really do.
Yeah.
She needs to tell people that she's drinking again so she can start trolling the haters. She wants to troll the haters like us. She wants license to troll the haters.
She's gonna do that after the Meghan show comes out, because she's not gonna like it, and it's gonna piss her off.
She's not gonna like it at all.
And what's gonna happen then is that she's gonna get so far deep into trolling that she's gonna screw up again.
Yeah.
And she's gonna start bullying people again, and start talking about people and offing themselves and their weight and all, and that they're ugly. She's gonna body shame. It's gonna be a bloodbath. Then she's gonna go, guys, I just got sober again.
Yeah, no, it's
a hamster wheel of BS,
and it's brilliant.
It's not brilliant. It's sick. It's sick, man.
No, it's brilliant.
Sick.
Today's animal rescue is Muddy Paws Rescue. They are located in NYC. They're dog-loving humans dedicated to ending unnecessary euthanasia of companion dogs. They are pulling out animals in the NYC area of horrible situations. I can't stand the NYC shelters. I mean, guys, change your laws. Do something.
Please be a foster, though. Yeah. You guys, that means so much.
If you're in the NYC area,
just be a foster. I guarantee. And then, you know what? If you can't find placement for a forever home, email us. We'll help you.
Yeah.
There's always help out there, but take them out of those kill shelters. Please be a foster parent.
If you live in those states.
We love you.
For sure. So we're going to put their link in the description box below. Please share them with friends and family. Give them some love if you can. It really does make a difference.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you tomorrow for our Saturday night live roundup pop culture.
So much going on.
Craziness.
Blake Lively. Diddy. I mean, I'm exhausted.
Can't even think about it.
Oh my gosh, you guys are in for a treat.
It's all the Benadryl, dude.
It could be the Benadryl too, but seriously, guys, tomorrow night is going to be off.
Nancy's gonna blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. All right, guys, love you.